Right, welcome. This is a video which I've made to demonstrate something to you as an avid Star Wars fan. My name's Mike. I'm not very good at making presentations, so do bear with me. Not a talent I really have, but I'll try. Now, I, like a lot of you, are probably wondering what is the opening movie experience going to be like for us now that Disney have taken over the franchise, and are we going to lose the Fox Fanfare? Well, let's assume that we are. Somebody once suggested to me recently that Fox might still distribute the film even if the studio doesn't produce it, so you might still get it. Not sure about that, but let's assume that we're not. Now, I've made something which I'm going to share with you on my 20-year-old Roland workstation, and it's a fanfare which I've put together in an afternoon just simply to illustrate that there are things that we could borrow, should we say ingredients that we could use which the Fox Fanfare uses, which might make something of a compromise, and the fans may settle for it. Now, don't misunderstand me, this is not what I'm about to show you, an audition piece. It's simply to illustrate that somebody of musical competence could easily create in an hour, orchestrate it in a day, and you know, when the orchestra arrives to do the score, it could be recorded in a matter of minutes. And it's May now, and the film's not out till December, so we've still got time. Right, so the most important thing, I suppose, is the fact that you've got this big gusto up-tempo feel to it. The Fox Fanfare has a military pastiche on there with a snare drum. I haven't done that on mine. You're not likely to get that on a Disney fanfare, I would have thought. But anyway, maybe wrong. But the most important thing is that in that silence between the end of the fanfare and the opening of John Williams' theme, you get this long hushed silence when you see the famous caption "a long time ago," etc. And as long as the long resounding final chord is the same key as John Williams' opening, then you're some of the way there, and the key is B flat. So what I'm going to play you now is something I'm going to ask you to use your imagination, because I'm not going to play you anything copyrighted. I'm nervous about that, very nervous indeed. I've only ever put one YouTube video on before, and I'm very scared about putting anything on YouTube that I don't 100% own, because I'm scared of lawyers or how it all works. Some people are daring enough to put things on there and say, I don't own the copyright. Well, that's up to you, but we'll see. I'm brave. I may be brave enough just to give you the opening few seconds of the theme, just as a demonstration, just to illustrate the point. And I hope that doesn't make anyone happy. Please understand, this is just for demonstration purposes, and I'm poor. So spare a thought. Please be Christian. Don't come after me. Anyway. So we're going to hear the fanfare now and a few seconds. So I'm not going to show you any visuals just to be safe, but you'll know the drill. You'll see whatever logo, what moving animated logo of Disney wants to put there, then the Lucasfilm logo, and then the silence when we see the caption, and then. So here's my thing. Oh, and another thought is, I do apologise if by accident some of the motifs you hear in this example already exist. If that is the case, that is purely coincidence. It all happens. Anyone who writes music has probably experienced the syndrome of you write something, you think it's good, and then weeks or months later you think, oh, it's the same as something else, because you've got 2 million tunes running around in the labyrinths of the subconscious, and totally unintentional something that's famous has found its way into your creative software, and you've written it with the best intention of it being original, and then you've got damn it, it's been done. But anyway, so if it does resemble something that you've heard of before, I do apologise, but that is completely unintentional. But anyway, here we go. We're going to hear the my example fanfare, and then a few seconds of the absolute genius of Mr. Williams. Okay, here we go. But try and imagine the visuals in your mind. Here we go. Right. You get the point. So why not, if this is seen to be a good idea, why not ask Mr. Williams himself to compose something which does this kind of thing, uses these kind of ideas, and I can't think of anyone better. Randy Newman did a superb job on the opening of a brand new, brand new logo for the Pixar on the very first Toy Story film. So there's no better person in the world to create a brand new fanfare for Disney's treatment of Star Wars, and I hope you enjoyed what we did then. Okay, so thanks very much for watching.